want you to give peas a chance. We're in the kitchen with Chef Ricardo. We are honoring the humble pea. So the pea kind of gets a bad rap. Yeah. It's seen as, you know, like, why do you want to deal with peas? They're so simple. But no, we should not discredit the pea.
Actually, for a big part of my life, I thought I hated peas.
Yes.
Actually, the only peas
I'm still in that part of my life.
Well, the only peas... Oh, stop. From today, it's going to be different. Okay. But the only peas I really knew were cans. I mean, peas in cans.
Yes.
And when I tasted these frozen peas, it's, oh, wow, okay, there's something into it.
Okay.
Why are they so great? First, inexpensive. And they're very healthy, beautiful color, and you can't really buy this fresh unless you're lucky enough to have a garden, a garden or a fresh market around your place.
Right.
Because very, very quickly, we're talking hours after being harvested, the sugar turned into starch. Not as good anymore.
Okay.
So they harvest them. Blanch them. It means they're boiling them for maybe a minute.
Yeah.
Flash freeze them. That's it. So you have all the vitamins and everything. So you can always keep them in hand in your freezer. Yeah. And because they are already cooked, you can have them right now.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Oh, it's good.
That's okay. So the point of the matter, though, is that the frozen pea that's the best nutritional value you're going to get in a pea.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily want the fresh peas. You want the frozen because they're flash frozen with the most nutrients you'll ever get.
Exactly, and they will do it close to where you are. Normally, I mean, they won't harvest them miles away. I mean, so wherever we live in North America, the peas are probably not far from there.
Okay,
so
very good for you.
This is the basic plains how to make a soup.
All right.
It needs an onion, a potato, peeled, cut into pieces.
Yeah.
Soften this. Add 5 cups of broth, any broth you want.
Yes.
You can turn this into a nice, beautiful vegetarian soup.
Yeah.
Exactly. I would put, vegetable broth. You use olive oil, no butter, and you're good. The thing is, it's called a potage Saint-Germain.
Why?
But in France, they love to use everything with aristocrats.
Yes.
And there was 2 Saint-Germain counts. They were counts.
Okay.
One was Minister of War, and there was the other one.
And he was?
A weirdo.
Okay.
I mean, this guy was claiming he had like a couple of 100 years, maybe because the peas were so healthy.
Okay.
So they named the soup after him, and it's a chef. Actually, these guys did nothing.
Okay.
But they had chefs.
Yes.
And they were creating, recipes
Beautiful
for
recipes,
them.
yes,
So
for
this
the
Saint-Germain soup is a classic. Why do I love this soup? Because it calls for almost nothing.
Okay.
The other thing we have, and this
it was
is
created
salad.
by a weirdo.
A weirdo.
Yeah.
But with talent. This chef, a talented chef.
Okay.
But the thing is, look, when you have like lettuce and it starts to turn a bit like reddish or not as nice, you don't serve it, don't throw it away.
Okay.
It's perfect for a soup. So any type of green leaf will work. You could even put some spinach if you want.
Yeah.
So you need 4 cups of frozen peas. You could put them straight in your pot. We have the boiling broth with onions and potatoes.
Yeah.
Put your 4 cups of peas. 2 cups of lettuce.
Oh.
And you will just stir and let it simmer for about 2 minutes. As soon as it starts to boil back, 2 minutes.
Okay.
Why? Because I want to keep this red color. Let's say...
You mean the green color?
What I said?
Red. I was like, is that red?
I should have said yes.
I need glasses.
I mean, you're not seeing this red? As your coat? Okay, so, but the
you
thing
want to maintain the green.
Exactly. So let's say you are now an addict to peas.
Okay, I love them so much.
And you want to make a nice salad.
Yeah.
You would put these frozen in boiling water.
Yes.
2 minutes, and then under cold water to fix the green color.
Got it.
Then you can add them to any salad. They will stay a beautiful green. But imagine you're doing a risotto, even a spaghetti. Just olive oil on your pasta.
Yep.
A bit of Parmigiano cheese, some peas.
Yes.
That's it. You have something beautiful. It's simple. Okay, now it's cooked.
Okay.
You put it in the blender.
Yep.
You want something very smooth. So we will strain it. So you can serve it as this if you don't care about the little pieces of peas because it's only 2 minutes. Okay. So what I propose you is to actually take your ladder like this and you will push it to have only, the liquid.
Right.
Okay.
So you don't get any of that pulp.
In restaurants, quite often they will throw away this pulp.
Yeah.
But this pulp is good.
Okay, what are we going to use it for?
You could actually take a crouton, a piece of bread, under the broiler, scrape some garlic, put this pulp there with salt and pepper and some burrata or mozzarella di bufala or a bit of ricotta.
That
and
sounds
it's a nice
good.
little toast that you could serve actually with your soup.
Yes.
So
That's a good idea.
Exactly. So the soup is done. You put it in a bowl with homemade croutons
Yes,
like
to
this.
the bread.
Or you can even add some heavy cream if you want a little swirl, your croutons. And then on top, it could be chives, it could be any herbs that looks good like this.
Yeah.
And you will have something that looks super good, really inexpensive.
Yes.
And
super nutritious.
Yes. And remember, instead of peas, you could have used carrots, you could have used broccoli, cauliflower, the vegetable you want.
Okay.
If you add only potatoes, it would have been called a potage parmentier.
Okay.
Another guy from, you know.
Yeah, was he a weirdo?
He was not as bad.
He was not as bad.
He was not, but he created something fantastic with that potato. You know how potato became very famous in France?
How?
The king said, we have nothing to eat. So I'll make believe that I love potatoes because people didn't want them. So they have planted potatoes and he ordered guards around the garden to show it was very, very important. And at night, the guards were leaving. So people were coming and stealing the potatoes. This is how we have started to eat potatoes.
Oh, that's the beginning of marketing and hype. The hype machine.
Exactly.
Wow.
So we have a great bowl of soup.
Yeah.
Very healthy, nutritious, and inexpensive.
You're like a wealth of knowledge.
I don't know.
I like you.